Previously on iRight.
Owen, Gaza, you breaking my hand!
Babe, calm yourself. Gaza Lincoln, you raised your hand on me. You must be out of your mind. You telling me about Makume and yet you can't stop beating woman? What's that?
To hell if you want and your nasty ways!
Himliga, sugar, shiska, bablabu. You have to put 3 drops in his coffee. First thing in the morning and 3 drops in the middle of his head while he's sleeping. Nobody, Jamed person, will be able to steal him from you. So come away.
Lincoln, no!
I tell you already, I cannot support that kind of lifestyle. You and your daughter will have to figure out where she will find accommodation when she arrives.
First moment I laid eyes on her.
So you said her. Okay, so we clear on the homo thing. Who is that? I want to know before I leave. Who is that?
Your mother, Kina.
My mother? So pal, since you want my mother, I should call you daddy.
I did not say I wanted her.
But you like her. Actually, you say you're in love with her.
Well, anyway, you get the picture.
So, as I was saying, if you love my mother so much, why haven't you done anything to help the situation?
What situation?
You know well. You know what I'm talking about, Uncle Owen.
Seriously. Your dad says your mom is okay every time I ask him. She's okay.
But you know she's not okay. Just blinded.
Yeah, I know.
Owen, as a policeman, and you are a good one, I hope, what can you do to help my mom? And my God, what about other people that are like my mother?
That's a complicated situation, Kina.
What do you mean?
You see, Lincoln is my best friend. And
what? So you can't let your best friend down? You're going to wait for him to kill my mother? You just started saying how much you'll care for her, and now...
Kina, take it easy. It's not like I saying I'm not going to do anything about it. I'm just weighing the pros and cons. He's my good friend, Kina.
But he's hurting the only one you say you love. But forget all that. Even as a guide of the law, even if you had absolutely no feelings, nothing, zilch, would you not try to help somebody in need?
Yeah, but it depends, Kina.
On what?
Well, on many things.
Like what? People like you and me need to stand up and do something. We have to do something.
Kina, it is not as simple as you think.
But how you mean? You know of the abusive situation, you come in, collect the perpetrator, and arrest him. Put him in the calaboose.
Calaboose? Man, people doesn't say that again.
Oh, and I'm serious.
Okay, Kina. You have to make a report. And the body must show signs of the person being abused.
And what if there are no visible signs? And there are.
Well...
So, you mean to tell me you've never seen my mother's face? You never look into her eyes and see the despair? Man, I think Mommy's afraid of her own husband, the father of her own children.
And you will have to provide evidence.
Of what?
The abuse.
So you mean to tell me I'm supposed to be checking my parents all the time with a camera? That's dumb. I never know when Daddy will strike.
Well, that's true. But listen, I will do everything in my power to make sure Cynthia is protected. It's just that I cannot do anything in my power right now. My hands are tied.
So that means we have to wait until he kills my mother.
Kina, it's not like that.
Then tell me, what is it like? Because I cannot bring myself to understand what you say.
Kina, all I am trying to say is, once we get to the nitty-gritty, it all boils down to the law. I cannot just walk in your parents' house and arrest your father. First, your mother has to want to press charges. Wait a minute. Have they sought counseling?
I've tried counseling. In fact, I've made an appointment with them for Father Raulston. Mommy is up to it, but you know Daddy, he say counseling is for bookfu.
She's just like Lincoln. Et toujours nito.
I still can't believe it. How lucky I am running into you here, Eve.
I guess it must mean my trip back can start with some good blessings, Father Raulston. I really, really need that.
It has been a long time, Eve. But seriously, you really afraid that your father will do what exactly?
That he will kill me.
And why do you think like that?
From the way he keeps talking against everything that makes me who I am.
Listen, I have known your father for quite a long time. And most times, he just makes empty threats.
Father, I've seen my dad's attitude change like night and day. I wouldn't put anything on him. Do you know that when he was a police officer, he put a gun next to my mother's neck? I saw it with my own 2 eyes. You don't know my father like I do.
My child, you are not alone in this. God never gives us too much that we cannot handle.
But Father, it is as if my whole life I have been trying to prove that I am somebody, a real person with feelings. I have been a good daughter, obeyed and respected my parents, cared for my siblings. All that even gets me on my nerves sometimes.
But Eve, all these things are good. These are commendable things.
But not many people recognize that, Father. I'm a really good person. I do not steal, gossip. I mean, whatever they may call wrong. However, I feel I am trapped. As if I'm in a closet and can't break out.
My dear, I know what you mean.
You do? Well, I should have known that if anyone understood, that it would have been you.
You see, I made a choice a very long time ago to serve God. And sadly, the paths that we live and who we want to be may not sit well with others. But enough about me. You spoke about the closet. Do you think you're in a closet?
No, I am in a cage. My father alone wants to dictate what I do with my life, and I cannot allow him. My soul is not free because of my dad.
So, do you think you'll be able to find a place to stay in the meantime?
Well, my mom said my father will never find out where I am, since he never really checks the room downstairs. But Father, something tells me he would find out. And then what? Father.
Yes, Eve?
Can I tell you something that I've never told anyone? Never? Not even my mother, my sister, my brother or friend?
What is it, my dear?
Sometimes I feel like I could just kill myself.
Oh, no, my child. No. Don't ever think of that as a choice. That is a choice we should never have to make. There is always a better solution.
But sometimes I'm too gravely misunderstood. I remember standing at the bow of the ship and looking at my reflection in the water, thinking, why am I this way? Why can't my dad love me? Why can't I be normal like everybody else?
But Eve, you are normal like everyone else. You are loved by God just like everyone else. But you are also unique. And that is the beauty in each and every one of God's creations.
But I get upset each time. And I see my dad, I can't. But I do have some good male friends.
Well, that is okay too. But about suicide, please, before that thought ever crosses your mind, know that you always have a friend. A friend that sticks closer than any brother.
Yes, Father.
Now about your trip.
Father, look, I see my friend looking for me. He's there.
You better go and check him out before he leave and don't see you.
Oh, I go leave. Okay, we'll chat again. Thank you, Father. Oh, my boy!
Girl,
Nice to see you.
long time. It's nice to see you again. A friendly face is all I needed to see around here again.
I know what you mean. Working on the ship is so hard.
I can only imagine.
Boy, meat worker is work and more work. Man, it feels so good to be home and away from all that stress. But then, more stress.
Me so sweet with your father.
What has he done now?
But Eve, you know how it has been with you. I have.
So, you met my father? I see.
Girl,
How did you actually meet my father?
girl, you don't want to know.
Yes, tell me now.
Girl, that night,
Well, the first time I was at Owen's club. Missy, look, Roro. You know how I like to dress fly and all already.
Yes, sir. You and your also fly self. Always getting into trouble.
Girl, you have no idea. Let me teach you the dirt.
Okay.
Woman. Some haters followed me and almost beat me to the mat. But Mr. George, of course I did not really know him at the time.
My father?
Girl, in the flesh.
What did he do?
Child, wait now.
Okay.
Your beloved papa came rushing to my rescue.
What?
That is, before he understood. If you know what I mean. I mean, why do these people think that if you touch a gay person, you automatically become gay or something? Or that some mystic force, you become some or one of these aliens?
Actually, I had an episode on the ship myself.
What happened?
Some people actually believe that we have no morals and that I would prostitute myself. I am not a jummet.
I get you. And I know that too. But you said you don't want to fall in love. And you know, with all these tapestries that go with it.
Yeah, but not only that. I am not seeking a relationship with all Jenny, Jessica and Janet that come across my path. My parents taught me values. I do not have to explain my choices to anybody.
So what happened?
Well, I was minding my own business on the ship. My own business. And somehow, I noticed a woman.
A worker?
Yes, one of my colleagues. But we're not in the same department. She was just macking me all the time. Even during my time off the ship, she would always be on all my excursions. But she made sure to try to hide herself. But they think I'm stupid.
So what did you do?
I would pretend to do something and see her watching me like a hawk. When I turn, she pretending like she working. The woman has been stalking me, Al. Sometimes I hear footsteps near my door and a shadow stands right there.
One thing. Tell me where I go and look, eh?
Boy, me? You think I'm stupid?
Wait. The things we have to go through, eh, girl?
But you see, it's not just that. We are ostracized because of who we love. And some people are parading about the place like imposters. I will not just go about the place following anybody. I respect people, Al. I see people as human and I will not violate anyone's rights. Why can't I have the same respect?
Eve, tell that to your father.
Boy, my father is another story. I don't know what is his beef. From a young girl, I have never found interest in a boy. I was always by myself. And he always had a problem with that.
Well, sad to say, but me too. From since I was a little boy, you know, people just used to ridicule me.
What I know for sure is that I never liked anybody to shout at me. And boy, look short my father just shout. Although not at me, eh? Actually, my father never really beat me. But I did not like how he treated my mom. And vowed never to get involved with either a man or a woman like that. I do not want that stress in my life, Al. And look what I heard about the young man in Dennery. Poor job, eh?
Girl, you see that self? People must understand that everybody has feelings. No matter what. We all have feelings. That one touched me big time.
Me too.
Imagine the pain.
God alone knows, Al. My heart is so heavy.
Eve, we just have to find the strength. Somehow, some way. But look now, you're going back in the same situation you don't want to be in.
My mom is there, Al. And Evan and his wife have enough on their plates. And by the way, Daddy, I know I am home because Mommy going to let me stay downstairs in the storage place. Daddy does not go down there again, and she says she fixed it nice.
But how that go be possible? I mean, the man not going to know what's going on in his own home?
I don't know, eh? But it's my parents. My house. I have every right to be there as anybody else.
Girl, I agree with you.